Hello and welcome, bookworms. Welcome to this week's episode of The Contented Narrative. We're looking at All Hallows by Christopher Golden. Now, this one was creepy. It was creepy. So you have different viewpoints of what's going on in this Halloween. So it's all set in one night, and it's different viewpoints of what's happening in this Halloween night in 1984. Okay, and you've got these weird little kids that are walking around, that are kind of interacting with our main cast, as it were. And they keep mentioning about, can't be seen by the cunning man and so on and so forth. And they're trying to, like, if you just hide out with me till midnight. But you get obviously like the drama that's going on with the adults. You get like, the personal drama that's going on with people, with the children and so on and so forth. And it was good. It was a really good thriller. I really enjoyed it. I mean, in regards to the characters, I think they were well written. I think that there was a lesbian couple in here, but it didn't feel forced. Which sometimes when you're sort of like reading things, especially when they're set way back when, you kind of feel like they're trying to force them into the narrative. But this one just felt absolutely natural. You have several different families that are dealing with several different things on this one little street. You got the sense of community. You've got the adults that think that they're protecting the children that think they're protecting the adults. You've got bloody serial killer adults as well that are living amongst them that they aren't even aware of. There's so much going on, and yet the way that it ticks along, you're wanting it to get to who is the cunning man, who are these children, where have they suddenly appeared from, what's going on at midnight, like, talk to me. And then as it starts getting revealed, and as you start seeing bits, you kind of like, you're being drip fed, but in a good way, because sometimes how I feel about people that go, and it was the last night that they were ever happy, and you're like, really? But this, every kind of little thing, I was like, oh, okay. And like, there are deaths in this book. I'm not going to tell you who dies, but there are deaths in this book. And one, maybe three of them, I'm like, I don't care if they live or die. And you'll figure out who I'm talking about as it gets along. But then some of them are so shocking that you're kind of like, oh, okay, that's how we do. That's what we're doing. Okay, not a problem. But every character felt well-rounded, and even though it's set in literally just one night, so not even like a whole day, just one night, and it's set between a certain time, you kind of sat there going, oh, okay. And at times I forgot that it was over the period of one evening, and I was like, oh my god, like so much of that, and then I'm like, oh yeah, it's still the same evening. And you really start feeling for the characters, you really start feeling for the lines, and as it starts reaching its penultimate and you find out what is going on with the cunning man and these children, I was entirely satisfied. And I was very happy with what happened with these children and what happened with the cunning man and what the whole storyline around that was. But I liked the pace that it was set out at, and I feel like it kept me hooked. And I feel like sometimes when people are doing thrillers, they're trying so hard to get a good balance between like keeping you on the edge of your seat as opposed to drip feeding you so little information that by the time it actually gets to the penultimate kind of like, oh, this is what it is, you're kind of like, I'm bored now, I don't care. And I think this one got a really good balance, and I would definitely 100% give this book a go. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I will be looking for more books by Christopher Golden. And I mean, it's one I will probably go back to, but it's up to you. So give it a go. And if you did like it, leave it below in the comments. If there's a particular thriller book that you've read and you've gone, oh, you know what, Peggy will absolutely love this, then again, please leave it below in the comments. Thank you so much for your continued support. And if you are going to read it, library, Kindle, hardback, paperback, however you want to do it, just make sure that, you give it a read. But thank you so much. And remember to always keep it contento.